Right, lads, we're in.
How we doing?
Let's see if we can't mess this one up. Second week in a row that we've gone live. We'll see what happens. You never know, do you? Might be able to get away with it. We'll wait and see if anyone pops on first before we start talking about everything else. But
I like the additional merch this week, Gary. You've got a little bit more red in there. A few more badges kicking on.
Do you know what? I tried to pad things out. Two reasons really, because it was absolutely Baltic this weekend. So I was sat on a computer doing a course, and I've got an AC unit behind me, and it was just blasting cold air because the windows this gaff's old. So yeah, it wasn't me pride. It wasn't the best, but we got through it.
It was so cold this weekend. Like,
mate, Baltic.
I had to help a friend move a piano, and I was crying. Like, there was tears coming from my eyes from the cold. And it was just like, my friend's son's like, "Why are you crying, Wiz? Why are you crying, Wiz?" And I'm like, "I'm not. It's freezing."
First of all, who fucking moves a piano nowadays?
You'd be the first call, though. If I was like, I need to move a piano, I'd be like, "Where's Wiz?" No offense, Gary, I'm not calling you.
Oh, I'm not. I'm weak as piss. I'm not picking a piano up. It's not happening.
Yeah, we were pretty efficient with
piano.
it. We were pretty efficient with it, but I'd say, like, I was a little hoodwinked. I didn't know I was going to be involved in this moving of the piano, but got the job done.
Who chose to move on the factually coldest day we've had in 10 years? What was it? It felt like -26 or some shit like that.
It got thrown together pretty quickly. I was not privy to this, information. I was laying on a couch hungover, and I was driven to a house, and I moved a piano from a truck into a house.
All right, we have a viewer. I'm hoping it's everybody in Mulligan's watching. If it's not, then just thanks very much for joining us. The one person we've got, Wiz in the top corner, top left. We've got Anthony at the bottom, and myself on the right hand side. Welcome to the show. Nice one for tuning in. Start by saying, hopefully the lads in Mulligan's aren't dying after watching that Super Bowl yesterday. For probably Ed's hurting watching the game because it wasn't all the best, but everyone's not too drunk as well and too hungover today. Worth saying that if people are watching and you haven't already done so, if you can give us a like or a subscribe on YouTube, that'd be brilliant. And if any time during the show you want to fire in something into the chat, you can actually do that as well. So,
comments, yeah.
Oh, mate, forget it, yeah. I mean, listen, it'll make our jobs easier because then it's less time listening to me or listening to you. But if you've got anything to go into the chat, absolutely do it. Right then, how are we? Where are we started? Do you want to
start with the question?
We've got to start with the question. Look at this. All right, yeah, so we're going to try and do this every week now. We'll throw a question on. If Sal's listening, Sal will be on this straight away, so don't cheat and throw it in there. But it's named 5 players to score 5 goals in a Premier League game since the Premier League started. So 5 players to score 5 goals. And what we'll do is we'll keep it going through the show, and then at the end, just before we leave, we'll fire the answers up. And then you can sort of have a little bit of a gamble or an argument with yourselves about who's going to get it right.
We've obviously seen it, but I am confident no one is going to get both of the 2 tough ones.
I reckon one of them's dead hard. But there's some easy ones, but I reckon one of them's
depending who you
dead
support, I reckon you might get one of them. But out of the 5, 3 everyone should get, and then 2, I wouldn't have got those 2.
No, true. All right, so we going straight into the games, or have you got something on your chest? Did you get World Cup tickets yet?
No, the lads have seen it. I'm not that bright, and so I forgot to put my hat in the ring, which I regret, really. Just even to help out the lads. If I didn't want to go, just to get another body applying, I should have done that. But Tommy Tesla's got 3 tickets to the England-Panama game, and then the other lads haven't really found out yet, but they've put their hat in the ring for everything. Like,
how much? How much you get the tickets for?
Oh, he hasn't told me that. I don't know how much you got for them. I know, yeah. Tommy Tesla's, he'll be in the good seats. But no, I didn't do it. Wiz, you didn't get any, did you? You chucked it in.
I got completely shut out. Like I said, I think I've used up all my raffle luck. I won that 50-50 raffle at a Chicago Cubs game once. I just think I've used up my...
All your betting luck's being used, I think.
Yeah, I think it was about 2016, probably 2017. I've used it all up. It's not coming back. Oh, it was nice. I mean, after
Taxman's listening. Yeah.
Taxman. We don't
I don't disclose.
We'll take this offline, as they say.
Text me.
Do you get a big check?
No, you don't
50,
get a
50.
You do not get a big check. No, what you do get though, and
What are you talking
actually,
about? What's the 50-50?
so basically it's for charity. So at the game they'll do a 50-50 raffle, and basically 50% of the money that's donated will go to charity. The 50% will go to the winner of the raffle, and you just got basically match up numbers like lottery. And yeah, it was actually a pretty funny story. So the year that I actually did win the 50-50 raffle, I was at a wedding. Buddy got a 3-hour open bar. Before it was the day after his wedding, so we're already, you start drinking right away, you're already back on it. 3-hour open bar before a Sunday night baseball game. I only made it about 3 or 4 innings because we were so drunk, and but I did purchase a 50-50 raffle ticket. A couple days later, I just see it laying on the floor in my bedroom. Like, oh, maybe I should take a look at that. Go to look at the website. The numbers are like very close, but it's faded a little bit because I was, it was in my pocket, it was sweating, so. There's one number I can't quite tell. So I started to put it under like a black light. I got an app. I did all this, and I figured out it was the actual numbers of the winner. But then I'm like seeing that like, okay, they may not accept this ticket because it's damaged, and I'm going freaking out all of this. I'm thinking about going full National Treasure with the lemons and the hairdryer and just the entire thing. I'm losing my mind over this thing. But we ended up, I emailed the girl, and she goes, oh, well, there's a barcode on it. We just scanned the barcode. Like, you're fine. So. Made me feel a lot better about that.
I'd have been clutching. If you're anything like me on the Super Bowl numbers, I had every number written down on a piece of paper like an absolute divvy, watching them like this all night.
I signed up for the boxes. I don't even know what bloody works. But
well, I can tell you now, I won nothing. So, that's about as good as it gets.
Squat.
I did win my boxes for work.
Hey, speaking of winning nothing, let's start with your game.
I was going to... yeah. What do you want to talk about, though? Because... I thought Liverpool actually played well.
That was one of the best games of the season.
They were in the second half when they were breaking on City. Some of the football he played was unbelievable. He just couldn't score, and then that's the biggest problem, isn't it? It's fine margins again. I've been battering it all season. Like you've got to win games. You've got to take advantage of games like that. And we score that goal, which is a worldie. But again, it's a free kick. It's not open play. It's not. You're not breaking them down like you were.
Some of your open play stuff was brilliant, like that Salah chip to Ekitike that should have gone in.
Oh, he scores that header. It's perfect.
It was a boss. Would have been boss. I thought Kerkez looked good. I thought he looked all right. I thought he looked all right on the left. Not so much on defending, but I thought going forward he had a little bit more about him. Yeah, and I think a few weeks ago you would have killed just to be competitive with City, and I thought you had him. Like that goal you conceded was just absolutely shite. The silver one, like just no one sees this little fella sneak through. Van Dijk turns round and there he is, just picking his pocket kind of thing. But yeah, you weren't outplayed. You were the better side.
I just can't understand this whole thing about the concentration levels of us. And he scores that header, the game's done, isn't it? If he scores that header and he's just 50
I think so.
wide, hasn't he?
They didn't look threatening.
No, I know.
Salah put spin on the ball, and so when he's headed it, I don't know if that's affected it or something, but I was like, he doesn't miss much, that lad, and then he just pies it wide, yeah. But boss football,
I think Florian Wirtz had a grade A chance. That back heel from Ekitike, he's right in front of the goal, and he just kicks it right into Mark Gahey. Like, that's one right there. You got to be able to put that in. And I think that's one of those, like, my view on the game, like, Mark Gahey and Donnarumma, they made some plays in that game. Like, you go back and watch the highlights, you go back to watch, and they were just all over that pitch. Like, Gahey was an amazing signing for City. He's already showing and shoring up their defense. And then you see Donnarumma and some of the saves that guy makes. That one he had on, what was it, on McAllister? On that volley? Oh, my gosh. Like, that was beautiful. And just like right seeing those two guys, those two guys shoring up that defense.
Yeah, that rubs in a little bit for you, Lotta, doesn't it?
It just kills you, doesn't it? Because why, it should never have got to that point. And then the last 10 seconds or 15 seconds were just carnage, weren't they?
Like something out of a movie.
There's so many things to pick out of it. Like, I love the fact that everyone's going, oh, let the game go. You can't though, can you? Unfortunately. And that whole rules of rules stuff. But in my
Is it a
head,
pen?
and I don't know if anyone else. Here's my thing though. Yeah, I was screaming at the telly, going, "He's gonna." I was more pissed off that I thought he was gonna blow the final whistle without them looking at that if it was a penalty or not at the other end.
Yeah.
Because it was an absolute
It wasn't, though.
coming together. I don't know, because they never showed the replay of it, did they? And then, so all of a sudden, it was like, it just ended up, the pull from Szoboszlai, it's a foul. He doesn't get to the ball. He doesn't even have the chance to get to the ball on the line if he doesn't pull Haaland back.
Yes.
And then it's a penalty, innit? It's that fucking bollocks again, though, innit? Like, he's absolutely walloped him, but the ball's gone out of play, and it's always going out of play. But,
I hate that rule. It happened to us the other day, the other week. And we didn't get that for Barry because they said he wasn't going to end up getting to the ball. And I think they've just got to commit to it. And if he's... what advantage is the keeper stopping if he wasn't going to get it? If Becker wasn't there, if the keeper's not there, he's not getting to that ball. So why does it make a difference if he hits him or not? And it wasn't blatant. It wasn't like he tried to take him out. It was just he did knock him down, but he wasn't getting to the ball, so the play wouldn't have progressed. So why is it a penalty? What's he getting penalised for? You're muted.
But then you think to yourself, like, I was a good little... He knew McKelvey would chip in. Good for you, McKelvey. Good lad. Get us up there on mulligans. Well. Is right.
Handsome fella.
But, yeah, it really frustrates me, that one.
If they commit to a rule, right, I go on about the fucking handball thing every week. If they commit to a rule with the handball and they commit to a rule in this instance, then I'm fine. But Everton did the exact same thing and didn't get it because Barry wasn't going to get to the ball. And then you got done for an identical scenario. And it's the inconsistency that pisses me off. I'd be able to make peace with it if you see it and you go, I don't agree with that being the rule, but that's the way it is.
It's the argument about if it happens anywhere on the pitch, it's a foul. And I don't disagree with it. But in that instance, the ball's going out of play. What do? Give a free kick on the edge of the box? Do you give an indirect free kick in the box? Or did he keep it and just give a pen? It's an Alas rule, and it's just... Because you have to do something, because it is a foul, isn't it? He's absolutely
he's took him down.
Like,
yeah.
So, it's just one of those ones where I just hate it. But we just depends on what side you are. We cannot control games at the moment. It's painful. But
he made some weird changes, didn't he?
But he didn't bring anyone on.
Brought Curtis Jones on.
But he didn't bring him on until like the 80-something minute.
And I think at that point you were in control of the game and everyone's in battle mode, and then you bring someone cold in that scenario. It's such a unique scenario that I thought that was mad. But no, I like for the league, it's good because I think I saw a meme beforehand that was like, if you're a Liverpool fan, you're fuming because if you win, you've basically handed Arsenal the league. And if you don't win, you're not... Well, it's looking harder to get the Champions League spots. So I wanted the league title to stay a bit more interesting. So it's good for the league that Arsenal aren't done and dusted. But, yeah, you deserve to get something out of that for sure.
I think so too. Well, we don't have to talk about Liverpool now. Let's just get on for something.
I love how we started every week with it.
Every week it's just him, just needling straight in off the bat. Does me head in. What about, can we talk about Leeds on Friday night? Because that was good. I don't know if you watched it, but that place was bouncing Friday. Yeah. Bouncing.
Yeah. I'd love to be at one of them. That or a Sunderland game or a Leeds home game right now when all these games matter. Like, it must be boss.
I got a video off me mate Bob, and he was behind the goal. And they're all singing, marching on together, and it is good. It's a good atmosphere. But it's that thing again. I'm convinced that West Ham stay up, and we'll get to it in a bit. But I'm convinced they're going to scrap the way up, just to wind the fans up, if nothing else. Yeah.
Well, guys, I got a story about that game that really just set the weekend off from a gambling perspective in a negative way. So, out with some college buddies, charity event. We're at the bar pretty early. Let's say a couple hours before kickoff for the Leeds Forest game. And, all these guys are like, oh, we see the soccer podcast, we see it, and we see the footy pod, and, we got to get some action on this game. I go, okay, well, let me put together a little parlay for the boys. So both teams to score, Calvert-Lewin to score, Gibbs-White to have a shot on target, Some of my picks, those are, you just got to go back to the well sometimes. And I tell you what, Forrest was doing absolutely nothing in that game. And it was one of those scenarios where my buddy was like, a couple other people put in their individual ones. My one buddy who's like, doesn't have the gambling account. It's like, all right, put whatever you have in, just add me in there with you. I go, okay. He's needling me every 10 minutes. What's the cash out? What's the cash out? Because we've already hit 2 of the legs. What's the cash out? What's the cash out? Finally get to like the 85th minute, I forget whatever it was, and I'm literally like looking at him like, hey, they're gonna give us even money back. And he's like, hey, let's just cash out. We'll bet it on something else later. UConn's playing later tonight, basketball. And I'm like, all right, we do it. Literally seconds later, Forrest go down, get a free kick, header, goal. Everyone's celebrating, and we're actually at this brewery. Everyone's celebrating. I'm sitting there just with my hand in my head, and like, I can't believe we cashed out. We can't. I mean, we're talking about a $700-800 cash out, right there. Cost us there.
I can't believe you're a cash out guy.
I'm not. You know I'm not. You know I'm diamond hands. That's all I talk about is diamond hands. But it was just the constant needling.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
What's the cash out? What's the cash out? I'm like, finally he broke me, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will get this money back. So
Gary's up $3. Cash out. What?
I'm just perpetually shiting myself. Like, just give me. I'll take that money. It's all right. It's all right.
I think you've got to commit. I think if you're betting, and the money's gone. Fuck it. Like, right, sound. I hate the cash out thing. It does me nothing. And
Is that why you rolled $80 of your winnings last week straight into another bet?
Absolutely, that prick. I can't even remember the one I won, and I forgot I won because we were schmangled. And
I'm not even going to say. I don't even know if this is an accurate story. I can't confirm nor deny.
It all came flooding back to me. We were sitting underneath the TV. You're sitting here because I wasn't sitting next to you for that long. And then it came in and I showed you. Can't remember what I had. Something in the Liverpool game anyway. And then you were like, "You've got to put that back in play. You've got to put that back in play." And I was like, "Sound. What do you reckon?" He went, "Weiss is definitely going to score." So I had a Weiss anytime scorer. Put the foot. I think I won $80. Put all 80 back on it. And at the end of it, I was gutted, gone. I was like, "There you go." And he just went, "That's the game, man. That's the game. Next game, let's go. Roll it back in. Put more in." I'm like, fuck off. Beard's going to kill me.
This coming from the man who went 0 for 3 this week and he was absolutely bevied when he did his video.
Where you?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, we gave out the guarantee. We had the glasses on indoors. We were really feeling ourselves. And let's just say, we're up 1-0 in all 3 of those games. Felt great about it. Lost all 3. That's another 0-3 week. I think that people are now. I'm getting DMs from people saying we can't wait for your picks to come out because we just fade them. Keep on getting winners.
DMs. We're getting fucking death threats.
Yeah. I reckon the onion's got to come back this week. If you get
I might have to bring the onion back. Yeah.
But one of them games, you can't be so flippant. You know what I mean? You can't just be stashing out fucking 3-0s.
We're seeing this too much in society now. People are doing things without any repercussions whatsoever.
No accountability.
So, no accountability anywhere.
We say that, and then I already ate an onion earlier this year because of how bad my bets
nibbled
were.
on it. You nibbled on it.
Yeah. Threw up in the camera. No. All right, one of those games that was 1-0. We'll go through those 3 that went in your favour. Villa got a point. Did we say got a point or lost 2 points on Bournemouth?
I think that's a loss, 2 points, being up 1-0.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers scored again. Guy's a machine.
Doesn't matter.
But it's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know, Villa almost plays better when they're down. Like, it's like they score a goal, they look great.
They've won the most games from more than any other team from being down, and they don't know what rallies them or anything, but I think that squad's just too thin, and we're getting into the season now, aren't we? We've got 13 games left, 12 games left, something like that. People are starting to get tired and injured, and I just don't think they've got the legs in that squad. But yeah, that one was points dropped. How did Newcastle get on, Wiz?
Yeah, another one of those ones where up 1-0 to start, nice little Sven Botman header, but we had about 4 or 5 grade A chances to go up 2-0. Harvey Barnes had a couple headers here and there. It's like you score that second goal at home, Brentford they cave. And we don't get that, and then it's like we just give up a stupid header. I mean, rewatching the game, Kieran Trippier, we need Livramento back because he was involved in basically all 3 goals that we gave up. He gives him too much space. He's tiny. Like, it's just sorry, Gary, I know he's short, but listen, he's out there and and listen, he's having trouble out there, and he's given basically on all 3 of their goals there. Also another handball situation where Jacob Murphy's just standing right there, ball kicks him right in the arm. Sorry, that was a direct shot there. My apologies.
That was a side swipe.
I didn't ask for that.
That was
Nobody asked for that. But one of those situations where then we go up 1-0 and then we just look wide open out there, and it's like then we give up a penalty, go down 2-1, then we get a penalty, we go up 2-2. We're tied 2-2, and then it's 5 minutes later we're giving up another goal, and it's just we're spread wide open on defense. I think we've won 1 out of our last 8 in all competitions. Eddie Howe's saying he doesn't know if he's the right guy for the job. Newcastle fans are booing him off the field. It's just it's the roller coaster of this is just insanity. You would ask me a couple weeks ago. It's hey, we're on a roll right now. We're looking great. Yeah. And it's just how quickly it can change. And it's just there's guys out there playing. Joe Willock, some of these guys just should not even be in the lineup. They just do absolutely nothing out there. They're not providing any offense. It's just we play great in the first 20 to 25 minutes, and it's just after that we just go to shit.
Do you pull the plug on Howe now? By the way, sorry, I had to put this on. The one time I'm happy to be a Wool there. Hey, listen, I held my tongue on that one, and then someone called me a short ass, so I was like, you know what? No sodges, I'm going in. Do you pull the plug? Do you
Absolutely
pull the plug on Howe?
Absolutely not.
Didn't he come out today and said if I wasn't the right man for the job, I would resign?
Yeah, he is the right guy for the job. I think at some point it's on the players,
You have so many, you've got talented players through that squad. Livramento, you've got the kid. Who's the kid who played right back against Salah or left back against Salah the other week?
Lewis Hall.
And
he had a great game.
Botman's back. You've got 2 decent keepers. You've got a midfield's unbelievable. You've got wingers, more wingers than Liverpool had last season. You've got players. You've got two goal-scoring proper number 9 forwards who do score goals or historically have scored goals. What's the story? You concede so many, especially at home. What's the story?
Well, Livermento's been out, and so I think he's a big part of it. And then if you are playing Willock and Ramsey or one of them, they're not good. So, it hasn't been your strongest lineup the last couple of weeks. I was surprised to see them on the pitch at the same time the other day. I don't think it was this week. I think it was the week before last. So, yeah, you've got the players, but he's not playing them. Eddie Howe, you're not getting rid of Eddie Howe. That's absolutely madness. But they were saying getting sacked in the morning and booing him and all that shit.
There's also players, too, like Anthony Gordon. Spent a lot of money on him. I think he's got 3 goals in the league, 1 assist. That's terrible. And then you've got Anthony Alongo you spent $55 million on. Does absolutely nothing. He's supposed to be the speedster. Doesn't use the speed at all. Got one of the worst first touches I've ever seen. It's just one of those. And then Ramsey goes in there, doesn't do anything. And it's just what are we paying for? And it's it is frustrating. It's one of those things. It's I see the team. You see they've got the players. And then every week we just go out there and just find ways to lose games. But we just look so wide open, spread open on defense. Yeah. It's we're just inviting goals to come in at any point. It's no matter if we're up 1, we're down. It's just it's shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's messy. It's messy.
Do you want to carry on?
I feel bad now.
Or do you want to move on?
No, let's move on. Listen.
We're sitting here.
The good people at Mulligan's, I think I'm the only Newcastle fans in there at all, so I don't think they need to hear any more about it.
But you know what? Sure. You know what? Given it's Mulligan's, I'm sure there's plenty of these crawling out the cracks in the pavement now. Man United won 2-0 again this weekend. They've won 4 on the spin.
Didn't know when that was going to come to
I will say before we move on, the doctor is offering up a nice prescription. It's called Spurs at Spurs. Midweek, give it to us. Get back on track. It's a little get-back game against Spurs,
Freebie. Yeah.
That's not a bad one. You never know, though. They're up the wall. By the way, how clueless... What is going on with Romero? He's the captain of the club. He's been sent off for, just ridiculous things. That tackle is... I don't know if he's gone for him, but he's caught him.
He should know better. The way he stayed in, he put his foot in. That's an instant sending off. And the way he was chirping in the week as well about, saying stuff online about the club and all that stuff, and he wears the armband. I think Gary Neville said he's a bit of a liability, and I agree. I think he is. You can't guarantee he's going to finish the game, and do you want that from your captain? Like, he's brilliant, don't get me wrong. He's aggressive, I can see him being a good leader, and he gets the bloody goals. How many has he scored this? He must be up there, 5 or 6, 7 goals, something like this season.
He scored a few, hasn't he? He scored last week against Burnley. He scored some important goals for him, but again, it's like he's the captain of the team.
Yeah.
He's scoring important goals. Just have a little bit of nous about yourself and don't put yourself in the situation. Like the sending off against us a couple of months ago was ridiculous, like what he did for that. And it cost them the game. But for him to do it again at Man United, but they're flying, aren't they? I hate to say it. And it's funny, a couple of months ago, I'm sure I said something like, I feel sorry for Man United fans because I know what it's like to be this shite. And all of a sudden, they're flying. The only good thing about the winning is that absolute melt might have to cut his hair off and then he'll just drift back into insignificance.
One more game, innit?
Yeah, this week.
One more game.
No, they got this week. Is it, when are they playing? Who have they got? This week? West Ham on Wednesday. Away. Oh, yeah. But hey, listen, West Ham got 2 points there. 2 goals, 3-0.
Yeah, that's 2-0. Not a gimme that anymore.
No, I honestly think they'll stay up. There's players in that team that are coming good at the right time, like that Crescencio Somerville, who I battered when he signed him and thought he was like too
Where did they
lightweight.
get him from?
Leeds.
Yeah.
Like he's come good. I think he got 3 and 3 or something like that. Like they're on a little bit of a run, and
he scored 5 and 5, I think.
That was a massive.
He looks lethal.
That was a massive, especially with Forest getting beat on Friday.
Yeah.
For them to win to beat Burnley as well. That's all of a sudden it's absolutely flipped the table, like flip the numbers down there at the bottom end of the table.
Squeaky bum time for Forest for sure. Like if they're getting a bit of momentum at the right time and they're sinking, because Forest look toothless, and it's boss because little Joe was giving me so much shit when we had Dyche, and now he's suffering that tactician. But I just can't see him going down. I don't know. I just can't see him going down. I think he'll just chip away at points, but I don't know. But United look boss. United are absolutely flying. Like,
yeah, they really are.
They're fun to watch as well. And some of the players that haven't got a sniff all year are starting to look like world beaters.
There's been a few games, I think we said this last week, like when they scored that winner against Fulham in the last minute, it was like watching Man United in the early 2000s and the 90s. Just, you're like, the place went mad. Nobody had left. It was a proper feeling, which, again, is nice because we have, just by just general virtue of being in this country, fans of different clubs, don't you? And you can't hate them because you're mates with them, I mean, there's certain people, Graham Page, every now and again, he winds everybody up.
That's the example.
That's what not to be. All right, then. Do you want to talk about the Ev?
I feel bad. We're just sitting here with like all these points, and I know some of my friends haven't got the same, so I feel like I'm rubbing it in. And Wiz is looking at me on the camera, and then you've got Lucas, the West Ham fan, and we just, Listen, we're not playing well. We've had a little bit of fortune the last couple of weeks, I think. Dewsbury Hall is brilliant, and I think Tuchel was at the game on Saturday, and he played out of his skin. He was the best player on the park, so having him back is a game changer. Fulham were all over us in the first 20 minutes, and I thought we're going to get absolutely hammered here. Barry's touch was crap, as it has been all year, so he didn't look threatening. And then they just kind of let us get back in the game. And it's happened to us a few times where teams just like let us get back into it. So for us to go down there and get a win is absolutely huge. But, we're not... and then Jimmy Gardner, I text you guys, I was like, if Iniesta and Xavi had a kid, it'd be Jimmy Gardner at the minute. He's playing out of his skin. And when he gets on the ball, that's when we're at our best. So... it's cool to see. We had a good second half. We could have been 3-0 down in the first half, so let's keep racking them up. But I do feel mean with you'll get there, mate.
Listen, it was another one too where you go up 1-0, feeling great about it. I don't think I said anything though. I think I was, like, let's see how it plays out. But listen, just a just a tough one for me. I mean, I just can't pick any winners to save my life. So, I mean, we don't need to reiterate it anymore.
We'll get there.
We'll
get to that.
The world.
But I mean, listen, I know I saw Grealish had surgery out for the rest of the year, but listen, the vibes are high. Last 5, no losses. Like you got to take that. And you got to run with it.
I'm not upset. I said it's starting to feel more guilt than anything. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
Just,
hey, listen. Well, we appreciate you're a bigger man than I am.
I'm humble.
Yeah, you're a good guy. You're a really good guy. You know what though, as well, like we said all season, and we can talk about the champ if we want because that's getting a little bit dicey now. Middlesbrough went top of the champ today for the first time. Cov have not been on top for God knows how long. But the point behind it is the Prem is still like that. Like we've dragged ourselves back into it. Like again now, 7 points between 13th and 6th. And the top 5 go into the Champions League this year. So, you know.
I thought it was top 6. It's not top 6.
Top 5. It depends if someone wins. I think it's top 5 at least.
Oh, sorry.
But like, we've killed ourselves because we're now 4 points away from Chelsea, and then United are rolling. They're now only 3 points behind Villa. There was a stat today. If Liverpool hadn't conceded, and this is back to Liverpool again, for fuck's sake. But like, if Liverpool hadn't conceded the last-minute goals that they conceded, they'd be level with Villa now. 3rd. And it's just, but that's football, innit? And it's the same like Wiz. Yeah. You lost 3 this week because you're shite at gambling, but it's just.
If my uncle had tits, he'd be my auntie.
Exactly.
So
it should be a bike.
Exactly.
But, all right. Do we want to talk about Arsenal?
Why?
We have to. We have to be nice because we have to be nice, and it's about including everybody. So they battered Sunderland. I mean, that's a. I don't know. I think that's if we'd have said that at the beginning of the season, it'd have been like, all right, you'd beat Sunderland 3-0 at home, but that's a good win against a good team. Sunderland, they might be dropping off a little bit, but they looked good the other night against Burnley, and then they've gone to Arsenal and just got absolutely walloped. So, good on them, I suppose.
Arsenal just seems like they're going to be tough to knock off the top. I hate to say it. And for all the fans that are listening, I don't care what you think, but listen, I just think it's going to be one of those things where it's going to be tough to get them off the top. And I just think it's more like as much as Man City's making moves, like they still have some holes too. But I don't know. I think Arsenal's. I mean, I think they're gonna. It's gonna be really hard to take points off them. But to go 3-0 against Sunderland's a pretty good score. I mean, Sunderland's been playing pretty well too.
Was that supercomputer thing on Sports Illustrated? Just did it today. They were like, Arsenal's title chances, the supercomputer says they've 90.14% to 90.14% to win the title. Man City are now dropped to 8.15% to win the title. And then they've got Villa finishing 3rd with 70 points. Chelsea finishing 2 points ahead of Man United. They've got Chelsea 4th, Man United 5th, Liverpool 6th, Brentford 7th, and Everton 8th. And then going down, they've got the current.
How super is this computer? Because that's pretty much what the table is now. It's not that super.
It's
apart from Man United.
Yeah, there's a switch there. There's a switch.
I did see an interesting graphic though.
90% to win the title, though. I think that's punchy. I think there's a bit more space in it.
I did see an interesting graphic though that back in 2002, 2003, at this point in the season, Arsenal was at the top of the table. Man United had a chance. The most points they can get with is 83 points. Most points Man United can get this year is 83 points. And Arsenal dropped the league in 2002, 2003. So. That was a little video I saw today.
Arsenal had a good team then, but Man United at that time were brilliant. And Arsenal, if you look at Arsenal's fixtures, they've got the hardest games. You look at them. You've got Chelsea at home, Man City. Man City away, and Newcastle at home. There's not, Tottenham away, but are Tottenham really going to beat Arsenal? Even though it's a derby, maybe.
That's going to be an interesting Carabao Cup final.
Games. They're running out of games. Yeah.
But again, running out of games to lose.
I think it's going to come to a point, like, if they can get through that Man City game and still be... Because Man City aren't perfect. Because they're dropping points every now and again. You need them. People. They need that consistency. That's one thing this season that hasn't been there, right, across the board, the consistency. Like, Chelsea are doing all right at the moment. How long's that going to last? You know.
Not
By
long.
the way, some of the clips of him are hilarious.
Who?
The senior, the touch, the one last week, the touch is brilliant. Like, it's absolutely shinned it into the 5th row of the stadium, which is class.
Where did he play? Right back?
He was a right back, wasn't he? His old man was a forward. He played for West Ham, his dad.
Get him in then.
In the 80s. I know, yeah, get him in.
This little geography teacher's crap.
They won again at the weekend, albeit at Wolves, but 3-1.
Who did he beat? Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Little
Doesn't
Cole Palmer first half hat trick. Like, if that guy wakes up and is healthy, he's gonna be a problem.
I don't know if I still don't know if your prediction's going to come in though after last week when he said he was going to be player of the year this season. I don't think a first half hat trick at Wolves is going to save him.
No, but it's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, and then the nicest rivalry in the nicest hardcore rivalry in England, Brighton 0, Palace 1. Did you watch it?
The first half was a snooze fest, and I was watching NBC. They were like, "If you're still with us, good on you." 'Cause that was one of the worst first halves I've ever seen. Like, literally, I think it was John Champion's. Like, if you made it through that, you've got nothing else going on right now. So it was a snooze fest.
Palace have kept themselves. If they lose that, they're slipping into the mix there. And I think by getting some points there, they've stopped the rot a little bit, and good for them. Like, because all the chatter around them and all the crap that they've got over the last few weeks, people come and go and not coming, not going. That was a big win for them. That'll go down as a biggie if they end up even just staying in the league after all this shit, isn't it?
Well, that's put them. Yeah, that's put them above Brighton and 3 points out of Spurs, who I didn't realise. Spurs are on 29 points, you know. Like, yeah. Leeds and Spurs have got the same amount of points, which is madness. I didn't even think about that.
It's class. That's what it is. It's class.
Oh, they can't. There's no way, surely.
No way. No.
Imagine
that day. Imagine that day.
But it's how many times, right, everyone says this, but how many times have the Ev nearly gone and they've saved themselves on the last day?
We're built different stuff.
But do you think here's one for you? It'd be interesting to know, like, Arsenal fans. Do Arsenal fans really want Spurs to go down?
It depends who you ask.
I never really want yous to go down. I wouldn't want Everton to go down.
Some people did when we were circling the drain. Some people did.
Names?
And,
just go names. Just go names. It's all right.
The worst one was Tom Wiley. He was the worst one. He was begging for us to go down. And I was like, all you're doing is shooting yourself in the face because you lose 2 games this season that would be marked in the calendar. And I seen the same way about yous. If yous went down, actually, no, that'd be class. But no, if yous went down and you've lost 2 derbies, who wants that? No one wants that.
No, you're right. But still, I don't know. I
don't think
so. No, they won't go down. It's not. It's the play. They just kill themselves. They're their own worst enemy at times. Their own worst enemy. Oh, Wiz just got upset. Clearly, closet Tottenham fan. Oh, he's gone as well. He's ran off. You know why? He's ran off?
Good.
Because we're just about to get to his bets. But you know what? Before he comes back, I'm just going to throw this question back up on the screen because I don't know. There's a few people that have joined in to watch beforehand. But this is the question for today. We threw out at the beginning: 5 players to score 5 goals in a Premier League game. We'll throw the answer on at the end before we get off. If we're not, could you imagine if we just forgot and someone was absolutely spewing?
That'd be class.
I need to know. Yeah, but Wiz has done Wiz has aptly done a bunk.
Yeah, I don't reckon off the top of the noodle without going to Google. Didn't mean for it to rhyme. I don't reckon anyone's getting that.
I don't know. The only one that stands out for me. Are we allowed to give answers?
No, not yet.
Oh, all right. I was going to say the only one that properly stands out for me is.
Stop crying.
Look at this guy.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know
You
what
got upset?
else.
You needed a minute. It's all right. It's okay.
Yeah, you were talking about relegation. You got a little bit, you had a little bit of a wobble.
Sensitive. It's all right.
It's all right.
We all get
it's
like
not
that.
your fault. We all get like that. It's right.
The hair's looking great. Don't worry about it.
But now you're back.
I need a haircut, actually.
Now you're back. We can talk about where do you go for your haircuts? Unpaid sponsorship.
Mark Daniel Barbershop. Oh no, sorry. Oh jeez. Oh, that was my old barbershop.
Even I know it's Dean West.
Dean West Barbershop. My apologies. Listen, I'm flustered. All right, give me a. You know what? We'll be there soon, though. Shout out Dean West Barbershop.
Yeah, exactly. We don't get any money off them. We don't get nothing off them.
Listen, it's all heart.
And
You know what?
exactly.
They take care of
free
this.
haircut.
They take care of this. They take care of this. You know, that pays for the
Listen, it'd be more impressed if you could take care of this. Never mind.
Yeah, that'll be more than
we gotta
50
we
bucks.
gotta like imagine getting you like a professional wig and you just come one day on the show and just you don't even
I would. I don't even tell us. Just come up with a proper mop.
Just one day, just come in, just be like, "What's up, guys?" You don't even.
Oh, lad, I want that to happen. Like one of these, you know, like get one of them systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
All right,
Where's
lads,
Gary
what's
gone?
that?
Gary's gone to Turkey.
How's it happening? Yeah. I've started watching this clip. Oh, you've got to watch this. This Scouse comedian. He does the Turk. Been doing it for years. It's dead funny. But he's just got the dodgy teeth. He's got the dodgy grid, and he's got this massive moody barnet on his head as well. Dead funny. Anyway, Wiz, do you have anything for us for this weekend? Or for this midweek games, because it's FA Cup this weekend?
Yeah, we do actually. And
I'm putting them on right now. Go on.
I don't know if Anthony's going to like one of my picks. I mean, last time I did it, this player got hurt, so... But, yeah, we do have 3 picks for this week. And you know what? Under the gun a little bit. Last week we tried to just pick winners from games. That didn't work, 0 for 3. So we're going to go back to the prop bets, you know, where we belong. But there is going to be – we're riding this Man United wave. That guy's got to cut his hair, get it out of here. So we're going to take Man United money line tomorrow. So against West Ham, I really like Man United. I think they're going to keep rolling like this. West Ham's playing a little bit better, but listen, there's value there. And that's right around minus 135. So I like that. Next one we're going to do, he scored last week for Anthony's squad. Kieran Drewsbury Hall, shot on target, plus 110. Value there. He's going to get it. He may not score again, but he's going to be on target. So we love that. And then, listen, scored 3 last week. Just taking penalties. Cole Palmer, anytime goal scorer, plus 140. If you want to parlay the 3 of those, it'd be plus 777. I like that number too, actually. It's good luck. And then if you wanted to get just each of those individually, so it'd be Cole Palmer, plus 140. Kieran Drewsbury Hall, player to have a shot on target, plus 110. And Man United, money line, minus 135. Value.
I will say this. Your betting voice is quite good.
Yeah, I get into character a little bit, you know.
You really
but,
do, like, yeah.
It's
Decent,
soothing.
yeah.
But listen, I know there's haters out there. I know there's some people out there that they're listening to those picks just to fade me. And listen, I get it. The results aren't where they need to be. But I think going live with the bets, this is a new thing that we haven't even tried this out yet. We've done it hour before a game. We've done it on Fridays. Being able to fire it out on the live, you know. Whew,
safe in the knowledge as well that if the bets go to shite, you could always do ASMR.
Yeah.
And just read bets out for ASMR. So you get more subscribers doing that, to be fair.
Speaking of
You're not making any
ASMR,
fucking money.
Speaking of ASMR, one of my buddies went to go wake him up this weekend, and apparently he falls asleep to just long videos of chiropractors just cracking people's backs with ASMR. Have you ever heard of that before?
What is ASMR?
It's like
that was quite ironic that you did that. If you were winding up, because it's like people going up to a microphone and talking really quietly like that. Yeah, yeah. I went through a phase. I'm gonna get slagged. Yeah, I went through a phase of people like listening to people reading menus. Sends me to sleep. I'm deadly serious as well. Oh, lad. So much so, someone found out about it and did it in my best man speech at the wedding. And it was
ASMR.
Lad, look it up. If you just need like put your headphones on and that, and just have a sit, it's all right, you know.
So can I get that with sweet potato fries instead of no truffle on the burger? No truffle.
Don't tempt me, mate. I'll be asleep in this chair in about 10 seconds. Don't do it.
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah. Listen, lads, don't think that I haven't thought about this. I never thought that for a second.
That is odd.
This is what we'd end up to. It's not. It's just real.
That's odd. That.
And not for a second did I think we'd ever be talking about this on a footy show. And if Kieran Flynn is sat at the bar in Mulligan's now, I'm sorry for talking about ASMR. We'll go about football again.
Yeah.
Listen, here's one for you.
I got a little 25% boost on that wizard, just so you know.
Did you?
971.
Get on this. So, do you want to go before we go? We'll go predictions and then we'll do the question and then we can call it a night because I think it's a job well done. However, look at this. This is the table from the predictions. Yeah. So as it stands right now, this is where we're at. So if you look at it, Wiz is overtook now. So it's let's be honest, it's piss poor averages, piss poor. Like out of 10 games a week, your average Wiz is 4.73. Me and Packwood are at 4.55. And you got to give a special shout out to Reese as well, bless him. Every week he puts one in, and he's still only at 3.91. But, there's hope for everybody. But we're going to go through this.
I think I've asked this before. Cardiff are in League One, aren't they?
Cardiff are in League One. They're rolling in League One as well. They should blow through that.
That's why all his focus is on that. So it's hard to look up that high and see what, how the sport's getting played. So
I kind of want to get him on though to let him say his piece. But
so if you think I'm Scouse, he's so Welsh that we'd need subtitles for him for sure.
Oh really?
Reece Lloyd, yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be top.
Love the man. He's from Barry.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? It went viral, but did you guys see that?
Kieran Flynn was listening, by the way.
Did you guys see that video that went viral of that just awful tackle that guy had? It wasn't even a tackle. He just kind of stomped on the back of the guy's leg. Did you guys see that?
No.
The Romero challenge?
No. This is in I don't even know what league it was in. It definitely wasn't probably in like a League One or something like that. But it was just terrible. I'll send you guys the video after. We can post a clip of it. But literally just defender's just standing right there, and he just literally just rakes the back of his right by his Achilles, and just smashes him right there. And it's just such a dirty play.
Send him off.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
That was a very American. Such a dirty play.
Such a dirty play. There he is.
So ASMR again. Fuck's sake. Sending me over the edge.
Soccer. That's soccer ball.
All right, let's go. FA Cup this weekend. Right, put yourself on mute for a second there, cheeks. All right, FA Cup this weekend. Honestly, reckon the best game of the weekend, and this is going to sound controversial, is Rangers Hearts in the SPL. That's the only game I'm really asked about watching this weekend. But there is Prem this week.
McKelvey's just commented, and you've just give Rangers a shout out.
No, I'm just saying Scottish football is relevant again, isn't it? There's three. You got to look at the Scottish football.
I do.
There's four teams that are going for each other. Yeah, exactly. All right, okay. First game of the weekend: Chelsea at home to Leeds. I'll go Chelsea.
Also, not the weekend. This is tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, it's tomorrow. Sorry, weekend. Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right, the Ev at home to Bournemouth.
Easy.
I got to go to the Ev.
I'll go. We're going the same. We're going exactly the same.
No,
Tottenham at home to Newcastle. I will go Tottenham.
Newcastle.
You'll go for a Tottenham win?
Yeah, for the sake of me missus' honour.
Draw.
Shithouse.
Actually, I'm going to say something right now. You wanted accountability. If Newcastle loses that game, I'm shaving my beard.
Oh, more than that.
That is fucking bold.
I haven't shaved this in forever. I'll be looking like a kid next week.
No, you won't.
Okay, fine. I'd rather have an onion bite.
A really tall kid with dodge. Yeah, All right, okay. West Ham at home to Man United. I would, as much as I want Man United to win to get rid of that lad's hair, I really would like West Ham to win against Man United.
It's one of my bets.
It's at West Ham.
I'm going to say draw. I think they...
So you bet it, and then you're going to take a draw. That's really smart.
That's called hedging your bets with. You should look at that.
That doesn't help you in the standings.
I will go draw as well. All right. Villa at home to Brighton.
Villa.
Yeah. Villa.
Brighton, they were booing him off the pitch, saying Hertzler doesn't know what he's doing.
All right.
Leaving Danny Welbeck on the bench.
Palace well, that's a crime. Palace at home to Burnley.
Oh, shit game.
Draw.
Palace.
I'm going draw. I feel bad for Scott Parker because he's done such a good job, and they're another one though. They're booing him off. What did they
expect? What did they expect?
But they won with a record amount of points last year in the champ. It's ridiculous. All right, City at home to Fulham. All right, it's an easy one.
City.
Right. I don't know. Do you want to try your hand at a different result other than City winning that?
No.
Forest against Wolves at home. Forest. You don't want to do it.
Draw.
You can't. You cannot get on the.
I'm gonna go draw as well. in that one.
I'm going Forest. I think Forest are going to win at home.
What? Well,
Oh, this is
Wolves
the
aren't even
worst
looking
one.
that bad.
This is the worst one. Sunderland at home to Liverpool.
Sunderland. They don't lose at home, so.
I know. And it'll be like that again. We have a terrible,
you
like,
said
they'll
look
throw a
good.
beach. We'll get done with a beach ball again. Like, a beach ball will be on the pitch again. And it'll,
That's a quick turnaround, too, after playing Man City.
I'm going to say we'll fight for a... No, you know what? No, sack it. I'm going to say we're going to win. Sack it.
I'm going to go Sunderland.
Dogs. All right. And then Brentford at home to Arsenal on Thursday.
Arsenal.
Is that a banana skin? Or are they just going to spank them?
I honestly think, like, if it seems like Arsenal, the way that they're looking this year, they're probably going to win it anyway. I think Arsenal. But, I wouldn't
Going to be a lot of set pieces in that game.
Oh, God, yeah. Come on, lads.
At Brentford. What did you say was?
Oh, I said Arsenal.
Draw it is then. Draw it is.
Absolute fence sitter. Right,
Yeah.
lads, that is us. Oh, and before we go, anything else? Any other report? We've done a good shift there, 50 minutes.
That
and
was good, that.
For the lads in Mulligan's, fair play.
Did we ever give out the trivia question?
That's what he's saying.
We did give out the trivia question at the beginning. When you were kicking off, we put the trivia question on again. But, all right, the answer. I definitely got 4 out of 5, but I'm not having the other one. The answers for the trivia questions you had Andy Cole. That's the one I always remember. Shearer, Newcastle, Sheffield. I can't remember that one. Defoe, I do remember that when they battered Wigan.
I wouldn't have got that one. That's a home game for you, though.
Berbatov would be the one that I didn't get.
I wouldn't have got that either.
I think that would have been the toughest one for people.
And then you just said Aguero, but you wouldn't have known the game. But yeah, that was that one. So hopefully, I don't know. I reckon if Sal was in Mulligan's, I reckon he'd probably got 5 out of 5. McKelvey probably got 5 out of 5 as well, to be fair. But we'll see.
No chance for Flynn. No chance for Flynn. Rian knows his stuff, though. Rian knows his shit.
Speaking of... Yeah, but this for all the random reasons, I'm going to throw this up here, and this is what Rian knows about. Goal, own goal, red card.
What the fuck is that thing?
That's someone who watches a lot of football. I'll put it on again, don't worry. There we go. I didn't... You know what? Funnily enough, it wasn't on my schedule this week. Zaragoza against Eibar.
Nah.
That almost looked like Sabazlai's stat line this week.
Well, that wasn't bad. Yeah, that wasn't a million miles away, was it?
No.
Fucking pulling
shit. That was a shit goal, wasn't it?
Oh, brutal. Terrible. All right, listen. That's us, lads. But again,
well played, the firm.
Thanks very much for listening. Mulligans, fair play to you. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you get a chance. And we'll see you next week.